and welcome again to Moving on the Mat with Dana. I'm Dana, and today I thought we would do a special session just on meditation, because meditation is a very big part of yoga, and often when we're practicing yoga, especially here in the West maybe, we tend to, we add it, we deal with it, but it's kind of, especially with me, a little bit more on the tail end of the class or of the session. So I just wanted to bring some more focus onto it because it is important. So even though this channel is called Moving on the Mat with Dana, there's a lot that does happen in meditation, and it's a very big part of yoga. So to begin with, I just wanted to discuss why we meditate, and then how we can meditate, and what it is, and what the goal of meditation is. So in general, meditation does kind of help calm and clear the mind, and that has a lot of benefits. So in our world, especially if you live in a big city, or just if you're working and you've got a busy life and a lot on the go, friends, family, work obligations, meditation becomes important because it helps us to slow down and kind of figure out what's important, and just kind of clear the mind when we're overwhelmed. It can take away some of the things that are making us feel more negative self-talk, and it can bring in some positives. It changes our way of thinking. It helps to ground us. It helps to keep us more present. It clears the mind, and it can also help, with achieving goals, or just, having more of a positive frame in life. So, usually meditation, it can be practiced just on its own, and it doesn't take very long. They really suggest all you need is 5 or 10 minutes to practice meditation. So as long as you have a good 10 minutes, you don't need any special equipment or anything else, just a quiet space, or a comfortable quiet space. It doesn't have to be perfect. Nobody really does have a perfect space, especially in this world. We have family around us, we're at the office, we're busy, but if you have a little corner and a little bit of time, it's good to just practice a little bit of meditation. Okay, so meditation, just like all the yoga, comes from India initially. Way back when their texts were originally written about yoga, the Veda texts, Veda sort of special documents, they were outlining the practice of meditation. And here in the West, it became a little more popular after the 60s. There was an Indian yogi who came, and he taught a bunch of people. I think his name was Maharishi. And he actually even taught the Beatles, or the Beatles actually went to India first to teach and train with him. And that just sort of kind of created a whole new outlook, and a lot of people were curious about it and were practicing it and learning it. And even today, it's not widely practiced, but there's still quite a few people who do practice meditation. They suggest roughly 1 in 11 Americans actually practice it. And some businesses, big businesses, small businesses, even actually, pay to have their employees learn about meditation and practice meditation, such as Google and Apple and Deutsche Bank. These places, these big businesses have actually invested in this philosophy of meditation. And there is some proven benefits, actually studied proven benefits of what can be done with the brain and the mind, and the healing of the brain and the body through meditation. And it's been studied at universities. So it is actually a scientific fact that meditation does work. So with that information, we're gonna get started. And I just like to suggest that before I go into meditation, I usually do a little bit of a stretch, a short little stretch. And I also do a little bit of pranayama and breathing, because I find pranayama and breathing is a more of a easier prelude to meditation, which is a little more, it requires a bit more skill, and it requires a little bit of a higher mind and mentality to get there. So we're going to start with just a little stretch. So, generally speaking, meditation is done sitting. Ideally, sitting on the ground is good, but if you find this too hard or too uncomfortable or not possible, you can also just sit in a regular chair. I wouldn't suggest a really comfy chair. I would suggest more of like an office chair where you're just sitting up straight, because we do want to keep our lower body grounded and our upper body lengthened. We're going to take the arm across the chest. So just starting with 2 or 3 minutes just to warm up the body. And I think it's important to do this just because sometimes the body carries its own tension, and we're trying to get into the mind, the brain, the higher thinking, more relaxation. So if there is tension in the body, We really can't do that. So I'm just bringing that arm across the chest again, opening the shoulder blade, opening the back a little bit, taking that same arm up and I just give it a shake and reach down, stretch it out, and then bring the hands together again and roll out, round out, reach forward, stretch out, and come up tall and long. Take a deep breath in, lengthen it, and then breathe out. Bring those arms all the way behind the back, open the chest, open the shoulder blades, and roll out those shoulders, loosen them up, circle it out. And then let's go the other way forward just a few times. Make sure there's no tension in the back and shoulders. Deep breath in and out. Okay, and then I'm going to take one hand up and just do a simple sitting twist. Bring that hand across the body, lengthening our spine, opening chest, back, shoulders, looking out to the side or back. Simple sitting twist, deep breath in and out. Turn back to center. Let's switch legs. We'll do the other side. Again, one arm up, one behind the back, and just reach over, lengthen and look out. Take a deep breath in and out. Come back to center. Okay, hands just resting on top of the knees gently. I'm going to circle around one way just a few times to lengthen out that spine and loosen up the hips. As you breathe in and out, sort of just feel that stretch. Go nice and slow, nice and deep. One more circle around, nice and wide. Forward fold, slide side, round back. Then again, I'm going to switch legs and switch directions. So going the other way with those circles. Deep breath in and out, lengthen it out, fold it forward. Sink into it. Breathe into it. And one more circle around. Big circle, nice and slow, nice and long, nice and deep. Okay, and then again, bring that arm into the chest one more time, just like we did in the beginning. This time we're going to reach hands to each shoulder and then just wrap into eagle arms and just relax here, breathing into the upper back and shoulder area. Breathe a little deeper and fuller. And then sweep those arms around, open the chest, open the back, open the shoulder. And again, same arm comes across, hug it in. Let's go back to that, giving ourselves a big hug. And then wrapping again into eagle arms and just deep breathing here. Just relax and breathe. Okay, sweep those arms one more time around the back, open those shoulders, open that chest, and open that heart chakra. And then shake it out a little bit. Okay, and then just dropping the ear to one side, opening that side neck, and this hand's gonna just drop towards the floor, just reaching away. Feel that stretch. Come back to center, ear to the other side. Again, this hand's just gonna drop or drape away, pressing it down to the floor. Deep breath in and out. Feel that side neck, shoulder stretch, and then come back up. And I'm just gonna bring the legs out once and just give them a shake out, loosen them up. Okay, and then back to easy pose. If you'd rather do the half lotus or a bound angle pose, that's okay too, but just as long as you're sitting and grounding and lengthening through the spine. So from here, before we go into meditation, which will be a very quiet time where we're just gonna try to ground and center and be present and clear the mind of any thoughts, we're gonna first practice some pranayama breathing. So this will be just a few exercises where you will have something to think about. We're going to be probably breathing and counting a little bit. So it keeps you centered, it keeps you present, it keeps you focused on breathing, and it's just a little easier than doing the full meditation. So let's just start. We're going to do alternate nostril breathing, and I'm going to do the moon version or yin version, which is starting with breathing in through the left nostril and out through the right. Okay, so we'll take it for 1 minute. This is the more cooling and relaxing version. It's good just before sleep. So hopefully you won't get too tired from doing it, but it will help you relax. So again, using the ring finger traditionally and thumb, but we're going to cover both nostrils. And opening your left side first, take a deep breath in. Cover both, open the right, breathe out. Again, cover both nostrils, deep breath in. Cover both nostrils, open right, breathe out. And just continue that cycle for a minute, just do the same stuff. Breathing in through the left, covering both nostrils, opening, breathing out through the right. One more rep. And return to regular breaths in and out, just quieting the mind, grounding and centering. And just feeling that breath moving in and out of the body. We're going to do one or two more breathing or pranayama exercises. Let's just take a minute, and I always like to do this one as well, to place the hand on the heart chakra, the chest, and one hand on the belly or the diaphragm. And just, this is going to be like a quiet minute we're just going to take to feel the rise and the fall of the breath as you breathe in and out. Feel the breath moving in the front of the body, in the lower body, in the chest, in the back, and the sides. And just again, just practicing sitting with your breath and just breathing and being centered and grounded and present. So here we go for one more minute. Okay, so that was roughly 1 minute. So hopefully that felt pretty comfortable and easy. That's sort of a prelude to what we're going to do in a few more minutes. But we're going to go on next to do one more pranayama exercise, and we're going to practice the square breath or the box breath. So this is another favorite exercise of mine for breathing and for pranayama. And it's just like the name suggests, we're going to breathe in a box with the shape of a square. Everything's going to be even. We're going to do a breath in. Then we're going to pause and hold as we hold that breath in. Then we're going to exhale the breath out and then hold on empty. And everything will be even like a square or a box. So if you do have ear problems, eye problems, heart problems, or even if you're pregnant, you don't want to hold the breath too long. We're going to start with really short ones. So for most people that will be fine. But if you happen to know you have some of those issues, just check with your doctor first before practicing the holding of the breath. So we're going to do a really simple breathing in 4, hold 4, exhale 4, hold on empty 4, and then I'm going to go to 5 eventually, and then maybe even 6. So slowly building the box. And we'll just take 2 or 3 minutes to practice this breathing exercise. So again, I'm counting, you're breathing. Just do as much of this exercise as you feel comfortable and that you can. It should be fine. And if you ever feel like just going back to regular breathing because you do feel uncomfortable for whatever reason, just go ahead and do that. So here we go. We're going to breathe in, 2, 3, 4, then just hold your breath, nothing in or out. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, hold on empty. Back to breath in, 2, 3, 4, hold that breath, nothing in or out. 3, 4, exhale, 2, 3, 4, holding on empty, nothing in or out. Breathing in, 2, 3, 4, hold the breath. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, hold on empty. We're going to add more, breathing in, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Then just hold the breath, again, nothing in or out. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, hold on empty, nothing in or out. Back to breath in, 2, 3, 4, 5, and just hold that breath, nothing in or out. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Holding on empty. Again, breathing in. 2, 3, 4, 5. Hold. 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale. Empty it out. 3, 4, 5. Then just holding on empty, nothing in or out. Again, breathing in. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hold the breath. Exhale. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Holding on empty, nothing in or out. Back to breath in. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hold it here, nothing in or out. Exhale. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Holding on empty. Breathing in, and we're going to go back to regular breathing. So just back to breathing. Catch your breath. Turn to the rhythm of your own breath. And just notice for yourself how you felt about that exercise. Was it easy? Was it hard? Was there any point that it felt a little harder or more uncomfortable? It's just for your own information, okay? So for the next couple minutes, we are going to try to just relax, breathe, and meditate. So I won't be saying anything for those 3 minutes. And we're just doing a short one because this is an intro. And just try to keep your mind relaxed and quiet. Keep yourself present. And what I mean by that is it's normal to have thoughts go in and out of our mind. We think about what are we going to do next, or how long is this lasting, or how we're feeling. It's okay to be a little bit inquisitive, but try not to attach to any thoughts. Try to just be centered, be present. Feel your legs on the ground, glutes on the ground. Feel your spine lengthening a little. Feel the breath moving in and out of the body. Notice what's happening around you, if there's any noise or air quality, if you feel any warmth or coolness. But be as present as you can without attaching to the past or the future or what's happening tomorrow or later. Just be here now, okay? So again, I'm going to take 3 minutes, and I'm just going to breathe myself and try to stay centered as I can. But I want to let you know when the 3 minutes are up, okay? And we will, if you would like to close your eyes, you can, or you can just, sit and relax. All you need to do, though, is be grounded, be centered, be breathing, and we're going to start now. Okay, so if you're just relaxing, you continue just to breathe and relax. If your eyes are closed, you can open them if you like. So that was the 3 minutes of just breathing and meditating and just trying to be quiet and present and centered. And I hope that you didn't find that too hard, and I hope you found that relaxing. And I thank you for joining me here in this little brief meditation video, and I hope you will join me again and moving on the mat with Dana. Let's just take a nice slow deep breath in, bring those arms up, exhale them down, and then just let's do a little round out stretch forward, arch forward, reach it out, lengthen it up to the ceiling again, maybe a little side bend. You can bring one hand down if you like, reach overhead, and then to center. Let's turn the other side, lengthen up, breathe in and out. Roll the shoulders a few times and the other way. And so again, that was just a short 3-minute meditation, but again, we can slowly work on that, maybe bring it to 4, 5, or 6 minutes. And I hope you have a great day. Namaste, and we'll see you again on Moving on the Mat with Dana.